Hi guys, it's Becky and we're ready to start our November 2017 readings in just a moment. But first I want to say thank you to all of you out there for liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos. It means so much to me to know that you're enjoying them and that they're helping you in some way. Here where I am in the United States, November is a month of Thanksgiving. We'll be celebrating that holiday soon. So I just want to say to everyone all around the world, and I can see from the Google Analytics that you guys are really watching me from all around the planet, and I am so grateful for that. Oh, it's so exciting. So I just want to say happy Thanksgiving no matter where you are around the world. I send you love, lots of love and blessings. Please hug yourself for me, and also please remember to celebrate yourself during this wonderful fall month, November 2017. Okay, without further ado, we are ready for those readings, and I'll see you at yours. Oh, I forgot to say one more thing. Thank you guys for asking for private readings. I'm so grateful and honored to do those for you. And if anyone else out there would feel inclined toward a private reading, I would welcome that inquiry. Just look down in the description box below and you'll see all those details. All right, without further ado, much love guys. I'll see you at your reading. Hi Sagittarius, it's Becky and welcome to your November reading. I'm going to get myself settled here into the chair and hopefully refrain from knocking everything over. All right, good. We are ready. We're here and we are ready to go. We are going to be using two different decks this month, and the first one is Wheel of the Year, I should say, Tarot. And we've used that one before. It's beautiful autumn colors. I just love it. And we're going to be using Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Now this month, we are going to be doing a 9-card spread. And I have already created a sacred space, so we're ready to go. The 9-card spread is called the Loving Cup. And it is an interesting spread. It talks about you in the matters of love and someone else. Now, this person is someone, it can be, that you are just thinking of, that's just in your thoughts. They don't have to be with you in physical reality. They don't have to be in relationship with you. They do not have to be married to you, nothing like that. It's just someone that's on your mind as you come to the reading today. And so, we will get started. I believe that's all we need to talk about. I think so. All right, so let's get going here. I will explain it as we go along. So, angels, we are here with Sagittarius in November of 2017, here on planet Earth in this 3D reality, and Sagittarius would like some information about themselves and the energetic situation between them and the other person that they're thinking about or have in their mind today. And we're going to call the other person, angel, the partner, even though the partner may not actually be officially in partnership with Sagittarius, but they are the person that they're thinking about today. So in the first position, angels, we would like information about the current state of the situation between Sagittarius and the partner. Angels, Sagittarius, and the partner. Sagittarius, and that's it. Okay. Thank you, angels. Now, what is the partner's current position? Okay. They're really, well, this one goes here. In the situation, angels, what is the nature of Sagittarius's position here in this particular partnership or energetic exchange? Angels, what are the desires of Sagittarius regarding this situation? What are Sagittarius' desires? Thank you. Angels, what are the partner's desires? There it is. Thank you. Angels, what are Sagittarius's challenges, or maybe the most important challenge at this point for Sagittarius in this situation? Yes? Okay. Angels, and what about the partner? Their most whoops. Okay. There's two. Angels, I'd just like one card, please. Angels, the challenge that the partner, they're still wanting to give me two. Okay, if it happens again, I'll go ahead and take it. And it did. Angels, what is the outcome or advice we can give to Sagittarius today regarding this situation? Outcome or advice? Thank you, angels. Angels, the outcome or advice for the partner? Outcome, advice for the partner. Outcome or advice for the partner. And there it is. Okay, good. Excellent. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to just kind of take a quick look just to make sure you're all, yep, you can pretty much see that. Okay, good. Okay, now in the first position, Sagittarius, we ask the angels, what is the current state of the general situation between you and this person? And here we have the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is a very interesting card. What comes to mind is a position of advantage. A position of advantage, holding a position of advantage. Okay, I just heard everybody staked out their positions or their claim. Everybody staked out their claim, and it's sort of a let's see how, it's not a standoff. That's too harsh. It's more of everyone has staked out their positions or their claim. These people here and then someone over here across this river, but no one's crossing the line yet. No one's meeting in the middle of the water. Neither is either side firing, arrows at one another or whatever it is. No, there's no confrontation, but there's no meeting in the middle. Everyone's like, this is my side and that's your side. So there's not a coming together at this point. I don't know if it's because you and the other person have staked out different notions of how this should go down, and the twain do not meet, as it were, in the middle there, or what. But we can say there's right now there is no movement toward this side toward that side, or that side toward this side, or even a compromise in the middle. There's no movement. And it may just be that everyone is sort of taking their side and sort of watching and waiting and seeing, what's going to happen next. Who's going to make that move? Who's going to make that move? It's like no one's making a move. People are just staking their territory and watching and waiting. So that's the general situation. Now, what is the partner's current position in all of this? The partner's current position in all of this is, wow, okay, so this is the Hermit. The Hermit is one of the most powerful energies in the deck because it's part of a group of the Tarot called the Major Arcana. And these particular cards that are in the Major Arcana represent giant, powerful energies and archetypes. And this one is number 9 in the deck, the Hermit. And you can see here what he is doing. Some people say that this is God showing up in the reading to light the way, to give you the path and the sacred message here, which is carved in stone. These appear to be the Norse runes and some sort of a symbol there. It looks like a wheel. But others interpret this card as this being the person we're referring to now, which is the partner or the other person in this reading, Sagittarius. And it appears like there's no movement, obviously, between the two of you, because the partner in this reading, or the other person in this reading, is going within to think and get their thoughts clear, maybe even indulging in some sort of meditative practice, if that's part of their spiritual practice, in order to find the way forward. This man is in the snow. It's cold. He's deep in thought, and he plods along with his lantern, trying to shine the light along the path. So this person is trying to shine a light along the path that they should follow in this situation, in this energy exchange with you, Sagittarius. They're not sure which way they want to go, and that's why things seem to be kind of stopped at the moment. It's sort of a stalemate, as it were. Now, how are you feeling? What is your current position in the situation? And here you are showing up here today, Sagittarius, as the Magician. Now, interestingly enough, both of these cards are major arcana, you and the other person, which always means to me that there's an equal, how do I want to say it? There's an equal energy. No one is, throwing more energy around than the other. The energies are balanced in this energetic exchange, partnership, whatever state of partnership it is, maybe just acquaintances, friends, I don't know. It'll be different for everybody, but you two are equal forces. You've got the Hermit, and then we've got the Magician. So as the Magician, your current position in this situation is one of manifesting. You've got everything you need, and you're just sort of sending up your thoughts to the universe, God, source, creator, to the heavens, and you are trying to bring down all of that heavenly energy and light in order to manifest something that you feel is part of basically your next move here. You want to create something, and my guess is you want to create something with this person, but you are working on it on an energetic level. You're not calling, you're not writing to them or emailing or texting or, whatever. You're not doing any of that. You are working with all of the forces you have at your disposal and all of your talents and all of your energies and all of your knowledge about how to combine all of these elements. You are working behind the scenes, maybe on the energetic plane, in order to the field of all possibilities, in order to manifest. So what you're probably doing is doing a lot of visualization. You're probably doing some meditation, and you're probably trying to, as we say, act as if, and in order to create this reality that will soon become the reality here in the 3D. But you're trying to create it at an energetic level now. And so therefore, this person's not moving and you're not moving. They are going within. You're not really going within, but you are working behind the scenes on an energetic level. And I just heard it could come through the dream state. I don't know what that means, but I just heard it. It could come or occur at the dream state level. Okay? So you're not conjuring these things up in your basement, but it may be coming through and being worked on within the dream state as you go into that state every night when you're sleeping. All right, I think that was it. Okay, so let's go to the nature of the issue. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little behind myself there. What are your desires in this situation? Well, okay, I just heard you want the other person to open up their heart and let you share their life. That's what I just heard. If we look at the card, if this is your desire, obviously you do not want to desire to, to guard yourself and sort of close down your energy and protect your heart and clutch everything. That's not what you're desiring. What you're desiring is this other person would release their anxiety and fear about opening their heart to you and sharing their life, which is all of it, symbolized by the accumulation of these coins and this jewelry here, all the riches, and you're not really wanting to, you're not focused on the money part, but this is symbolic of what they have built for themselves in their life, but they are clutching it tightly. It's almost as if they're afraid to share it, and you wish they would just let go of that. Let go of that and open up to you. All right. And what does this partner desire? Now we're getting down to the brass tacks. The partner, or this other person, partner means in general terms like the other person in the reading. What do they desire? Sagittarius, they think you are the hot potato, and they desire you, my dear. They desire to be with you on a physical intimacy level that is off the charts. Now, whether this has already happened once and is no longer happening due to everybody retreating and waiting to see who's going to make the next move, or if it hasn't yet happened in the 3D, it may have happened in the dream state. And if past lives is part of your belief system, it may have been this in the past life prior to this one, or others lifetimes prior to this one. If that is not part of your spiritual practice, then it just means that they're dreaming of you, Sagittarius, in this way. They're ruminating. And yes, they're trying to find the right path for themselves, but they're also ruminating on this. They really have the hots for you, my dear Sagittarius. They really desire you at that basic carnal level, which, while it cannot exist solely on its own, it is an important component of any kind of healthy relationship that develops. Okay, so that's good. That's a good thing. And you're hoping to that they share their heart with you. I just have a feeling that, they've shared this with you, which is, all about that. But you got the feeling they weren't really connecting with you on a heart level. They were connecting with you on a physical level, which is fine. But you got the feeling that they were closed off in some way, or not hiding something from you, but not really connecting with you from their heart and spiritual space. You felt like it was a lust connection and not a heartfelt one. And I think probably you're wanting them to have a heartfelt connection with you. Okay, what's your challenge, Sagittarius? Here we go. This is, oh wow, Sagittarius, you are really showing up a lot of major arcana. We've got the Devil, we've got the Magician, we've got the Hermit, and now another major arcana, the Zero card. And this is sort of like the 0 point of all possibilities. The 0 point of all possibilities are inside this. It almost looks like an egg shape. This is the field of all possibilities. This is the major arcana called the Fool. And in this particular deck, I particularly love it because it's so beautiful and colorful. And it really is, the field of all possibilities. It's the beginning of a cycle. The cycle is beginning here again in the symbolism here of the tarot. And he's inside the egg. He is ready to go on an adventure. And you can see he's about to roll off that cliff. But he doesn't know and he doesn't care. Because why? Because he's willing to take the risk. He knows it's a risk to go on this new adventure, but he's willing to do it come what may. Come what may. And in an odd way, he's blessed as he goes on this new adventure. I mean, look at this. It's just such a beautiful card. So Sagittarius, your challenge is to take the risk. Take the risk with whatever this is over here. Take the risk in this particular situation with this person. Now, what is the other person's challenges? Yep, Spirit wanted us to have 2 cards. Remember, they kept wanting 2 cards to come out. And it happened second for us. It happened a second time, and that's when I know I'm supposed to take 2, that it's not just me misshuffling. So let's look at the cards together. First of all, one of the challenges they're facing is the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups, it can mean a lot of different things. But in this particular case, in this deck, you can see the 4 chalices on the windowsill outside, and this woman on the inside. It's pouring rain, and she's sitting there looking out at the gray sky, and this torrential rain coming down, and it's filling up these 4 cups, but she's, in a way, she's melancholy. It's not full-on devastation, but she's melancholy, and she's sitting there alone and looking up at the sky, and she feels heavy. These cups are filled to the brim with water. They're heavy, and they look to be heavy anyway, and she just feels like she has a heavy heart. Why? Well, this person, I don't know why actually, but this person could be melancholy about things being at a standstill with you, or melancholy because they don't know how to proceed, or maybe they just don't know what to do. Whatever it is, they're feeling a little bit melancholy. And so they're also have the Eight of Swords, which is also another card of feeling confined. Now, what strikes me, yes, thank you, Spirit, these two cards represent someone who is confined. Confined in their emotions, boxed in, and confined here, not able to really do anything. Because why? Because they're feeling like they can't. They're sort of either trapped, in some sort of feeling of confinement due to, in this case, not feeling well, or they just don't know what to do. Yeah, he could get up out of the bed and walk around, but he's not feeling like doing that. He's sort of laying here and feeling a little bit under the weather. So both of these, this is snow with the swords, and then this is rain. So the feeling overall is confinement. So the challenge that this partner faces is to break free from self-imposed confinements, because she's not chaining him to the bed. He could get up and try to walk around and feel better, and she could, decide to see this rain as something that's nourishing these flowers, not something that's, that's dragging her down. She needs to make the choice. So what I just heard, it's a choice. That's what I just heard very clearly in my mind. It's a choice. So this person has to decide to break free from whatever this is. And it's a feeling somewhat downtrodden, somewhat melancholy. And they need to break free of that. I don't know why they're feeling melancholy or downtrodden. Let me see. Angels, why is this partner feeling? Why is this the challenge? I mean, why are they feeling this stuff? What's it about? What's it about, angels? Here, it's about that. Let's see what that is. Oh, okay. Well, this person's challenge is to break free of this stuff. Why? Well, we've got the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is, wow, I just heard speak their truth. The Knight of Swords is a fast-moving knight. He rushes in, sometimes blustering into a situation. He rushes in full speed ahead, without a lot of thought to what he's going to do, but he's always sharp-witted, quick-witted. He wants to talk. He sort of has the gift of gab, but he is rushing in full tilt with that sword raised, and he needs to be clear and speak his truth. And so what this is about, this person is sort of distressed over what is their truth, and they want to hurry up, and they want to create some kind of a movement here. They want to rush in with that sword of truth, and they want to talk, but for whatever reason, they're not able to have these conversations. So they're kind of stymied on how to approach. That's what this anxiety is about, and feeling a little bit melancholy and a little bit under the weather. They want to approach, they want to come in, they want to have conversation, but they can't. Because why? Because they're feeling a little bit closed off, and you've picked up on that energy. So they've got to get out of this closed off thing so they can liberate themselves to have this discussion with you. I mean, they need to get on that path and come forward and have this notion and take the risk that you're willing to take to join you in taking that risk. Be a little bit unconventional. Be a little bit, oh gosh, I don't know, not brash, yes, but brash in a good way. Kind of a risk taker. Okay, let's just do this. Let's do this. But we don't know what Spirit's going to advise. But for you, Spirit is advising the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Now, this is a dreamy queen. She's all about love and understanding and dreaminess and, poetry and romance. She's always, has great sympathy and empathy for animals, pets, people. she has a big heart, and she is willing to offer that. Spirit is saying, stay in the energy of love. That's what I just heard. Stay in the energy of love. That's your advice. Now, she appears to be waiting on this beautiful balcony, and you are advised to just hold the cup. Hold the cup out front. Don't put it behind your back or hide it over in the bushes. This is the cup of love, of emotional gifts that you are ready to give. Hold steady. Hold steady and be ready. This is the outcome or advice of the partner, which is the Emperor. And the advice, I hear this as advice, stand for what you believe and stand for what you want and embrace your full power. This is the partner now. I know the partner's not watching, but this is the partner. That's what Spirit is saying to the partner. Stand in your power. Stand in it. Know what you want. Know your own mind and have the courage to go get it, which is what this night is all about. Have the courage to go and get it, because you need to trust your wisdom partner, whoever you are. Trust that you are an emperor. Embrace your power. And embrace the idea that you know your own mind and take action. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, let's hope this thing gets off the ground, Sagittarius. Angels, we have Sagittarius here. We've got one more card and one more message for them. Angels, what would you like to say to Sagittarius as we close out this reading for them in the month of November? Here's the message, everyone. And it says, this is the angel Isaiah. And it says, it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. Wow, look at this. Remember I said this is take a risk, birth something new. This is the egg of new beginnings and new adventures. And that is indeed what this beautiful angel is saying to you. It is a good time to give birth to new ideas and to new situations. It's time to get out of this stasis and give birth to something brand new, Sagittarius. All right? Angel Isaiah is watching over you, he says, and protecting you during these changes. Wow. I love it when that happens. So Sagittarius, there you have it. I am so just overwhelmed when these angel messages match what we find in the tarot. What a lovely message. Sagittarius, I am wishing you great courage and great luck as you embark on this beautiful new adventure. And I want to wish you peace, richest blessings, and love beyond your wildest dreams. And so it is.